So hello, how are you? We are in, well, we can only be described as between Covent Garden and Seven Dials. And I thought, whilst I'm over here, and I've been filming for other bits and pieces today, whilst we're over here, let's come and see if we can find a decent coffee shop where you're not paying through your nose, it's not that Cafe Concerto, and it's certainly not Starbucks and all the other places, you know, the big chain places. To come and see if we can find a good coffee somewhere near Covent Garden and Seven Dials. And you know, I come around this area quite a lot, and well, probably closer to Seven Dials than it is to Covent Garden. Anyway, I'll put the map up so you can see where it is. But also, it's opposite one of my favourite places, which is Conduit Court, which is beautiful for photographs. It's the arch with the silver and all the lights, etc. that we feature quite a few times on the channel. So, we are in Fair Shot, which is on Slingsbury Place, which is really good. So, yeah, it's not too far off the beaten track. And I can tell you, the coffee smells beautiful. So, really looking forward to getting into that. And as you can see, we've got a chocolate brownie as well. So, shall we do it? Yeah, this has been sitting here and it's still got a nice little film sitting on the top of the coffee. So, really looking forward to getting in. And the aroma is also really, really good on it as well. So, really looking forward to getting it in there. So first of all, lovely that it's in a China cup, which is fantastic. And now it is time, without doubt, to go for a little kick in on the odour. And it's quite funny because I think members of staff have recognised me going for the coffee tasting. So let's give it a smell. Let's give it a quick odour on the coffee. See what that's like. It's quite a heavy cup actually. Oh, wow. Now that's got a really nice smell to it. It really has. Now, smell-wise, it's a really tricky one because it's got quite a distinctive one. I'm not saying it's bad, far from it. But actually, cool, it's got a real deep smell to it. So, it's a really weird one. It's one I'm trying to place. Very strange. Because normally with this, it's sort of woody or it's chocolatey or something else like that. With this one, it hasn't got that at all. It's got quite a deep smell. So, yeah, that's got quite a strong aroma. I'm going to have to think about what that aroma is. It's certainly got sort of a beany aroma to it, but it's got quite a strong. I've got a funny feeling it's going to be quite acidic because the smell of the coffee that goes up through the nose is certainly quite something. I'm going to have to come back to that, but it's not unpleasant. That's the whole point to it. It's not an unpleasant smell. When I can place it, I'm going to come back for the score. This is unusual. Normally it's really good. Right, let's go for the acidity and the sweetness next. Oh, wow. Now, the acidity, I've got a funny feeling it's going to be one of those we've got to have a couple of sups on it just to get going and to really get that acidity piece going. Sweetness. It's lovely. It's just right actually. So sweetness I'm going to give it a 4. No doubt about that. Acidity. Yeah, that is lovely. That is a really nice cup of coffee. I've got a funny feeling it's going to be a high scoring one. Acidity. Now we've got it and it's sort of working away. I'm going to give that a 5. Acidity I'm going to give a 5 too. It's one of those that hits, but it takes a couple of times to come back and to get you. So acidity is gorgeous. I'm going to try and work out this aroma because it's. I can only describe it as, you know, when you've lit a match and you've got that sulphur smell on the match, but it really does, and it sort of lingers around and it gets right up your nose, and it's just well. So to me, I love that smell. It's gorgeous. So. Yeah. Right. So the best way of describing the smell, I'm going to come back to it, is sort of a woody smell, but with that sulphury smell to it, which is the ongoing piece, which is really lovely. So I'm going to give the odour a 4 on that one. I'm going to go for a 4 on that because that is absolutely glorious. It's a decent cup of coffee, guys. It really is absolutely lovely. So, yeah, that is a lovely cup of coffee. Right, let's go for the finish on that. Going to go for the finish and go for the body. So what we'll do is, on my other camera, we're going to go for the body on that. And let's go for the... Right, let's go for the finish. And the body, let's go for the body first. The body, yeah, really nice body on that. Really, really nice. The body, I'm going to go for a 4 because that's holding it up really, really nicely on that. And the finish, well, it's a lovely coffee. Now, either I haven't had a coffee for a long time and therefore I'm desperate for a coffee and it's really gorgeous, or it's just an amazing coffee. I'm going for the latter because that is absolutely glorious. Actually, to be quite honest, it's definitely a second cup of coffee time. You know how good that is if I'm going for a coffee on that one. So I'm going for a 5 on the finish on that one. Go for a 5. Do you know what? I'm so pleased I've written it all down because I've completely forgotten it. And I'll tell you why in just one second. It's quite amusing. So that's 10, that's 22. 22 out of 25 on the coffee on that one, and I've got a funny feeling the staff will be able to check very, very shortly because whilst I've been filming, every single member of the staff has been watching me from behind the counter, walking around telling other members of staff that I'm being filmed whilst I'm doing the coffee, which is quite funny. So there you go. So under extreme pressure today to perform and taste their coffee, but actually, do you know what? It's very, very good. So yeah, I'm going to go for a second one on that one. Reminds me of the coffee that we had down near Leicester Square when I was with Luana and did the tasting on that because that was gorgeous as well. That was a really nice one. But it's the smell that really got me on that. So I'm going to try and find out what the beans are because it's good. But this is another coffee going. Oh, that. Cool. And when you take a big slug of coffee, that really gets your tongue all over as well. That is lovely. So, really nice coffee, really nice place. Can't recommend it highly enough. But if you're going to Covent Garden, $7 going to that area, I would come down here to Longshot. Let's just check. But no, Fair Shot even. I'm going to have to write down the names of these cafe places because I'm forgetting. It's called a Fair Shot Coffee. And it is well worth coming in here, definitely come in here. And the great thing is as well, we've got an upstairs to it, so there's plenty of seating areas, toilets, facilities and all the rest of it. And you've got lots of people using their laptops, so it's a nice place just to come and sit and chill. But I'm certainly going to order another coffee in just a couple of seconds. Right, we've got the brownie to go for. And did you notice with the brownie, I've got a fork. So I'm going to go posh with the brownie. Oh, that is nice. Sorry, I'm just going to finish with that coffee. I don't want anything messing that up. That is just so good. Right. Let's go for the brownie next. Oh yeah, just cut it through. Nice and soft. Chocolate brownie as does. But I am going for a second coffee. See you in a minute. So I've had some of the chocolate brownie, which is very, very sweet, so I can't possibly eat all of that, even a man with my diet and not really having lunch. Very sweet. But anyway, not here for the sweet treats, gives you an idea. But also really pleased they've got water, so I can clean the palate and then get onto my second coffee, which is ordered. Oh. Anyway, having a conversation with the team when I was ordering my coffee, and the beans are a mix of all, or the blend is a different sort of mix of all sorts of things, including Arabic, and all different types of Ethiopian, various types of coffee. So they have actually blended it themselves, mixed it themselves. So they mix it every morning to give you that flavour. So if you're coming down here, who knows what kind of coffee you're going to get. But I'll tell you something, you know it's a good one if I've gone for 2. So I'm really looking forward to getting into this. So anyway, I hope you thoroughly enjoyed watching this. one of the things, when you're in the West End of London, and if you're on the main parts, it's always your Starbucks, your Costa Coffees, etc., and Cafe Concerto and various other places. Your chains, basically, that get those high street places. But whatever you do, have a look back through our videos, and we will tell you the best places to go. And we are going to draw up a map with the different stores on, etc., so you get a bit of an idea of the best places to go. We found just one just off Regent Street, which was superb, called Coffee with a K, which is really good. We've got this one just off Covent Garden. We've got one just off Oxford Street, which was superb. H.R. Higgins, and actually I'm going to put a link to that video up in the top right hand corner, because not only was it superb, it was so good, it's got the highest score that we've got on the channel so far. I wonder if anyone will ever beat it. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, and remember, if you're coming up to London and you fancy a coffee, let me know in advance. If our diaries connect, maybe we can have a coffee and do a bit of tasting together. Take care, cheers, thanks for watching, bye.